Hello, this is my setup and review of the Nightcat one-person tent. You'll notice that I already have part of the tent set up. I have a blue ground tarp underneath it that I usually carry with it. It's not necessary, but I just like to do that because that's part of my setup. So you lay the tent out and you slide in one pole and slide in the other pole. I already have one pole in, so I'm going to demonstrate putting in the other pole. I have the underneath pole right here. Slide in the top pole. Just grab the colored material on top. Kind of shake it a little bit as you go through. You can see it stick out in the middle there. Find the other side across the tent. Continue to push it, kind of shake it once in a while to get it to go through. Ever want to pull. So we just want to try to push the material from bunching up. Now, this top pole that you put in is the one that you put in the grommet first. Top pole is the one you put in the grommet first. So I'm going to pull this one down. Place it in the grommet. That's the top pole. Tie up at the top. A little extra support there. Okay, and that is the setup for this. I will say that I've had this tent out about 4 times. My last 2 times, the fiberglass poles split and broke. But we were out camping on river kayaking, and I just fixed them fixed them at the time. As soon as I got back, I called Nightcat support. Nightcat support was very, very helpful. They sent them to me faster than they had anticipated. Got the poles, and those are the new replacement poles that I used to set this up today. The Nightcat has 4, actually it comes with 5 stakes, and they would fit in here, 4 of them. And then a 5th one would come here, and you could stretch this out as a vestibule. In the 2 nights I camped in this, I really didn't get to see whether it was waterproof or not. I will say that they were very hot and humid days, and so the nights were very wet. It didn't have any moisture from the outside leaking in. It sat on top, dried when the sun came up in the morning. I'm still working on the ventilation for this. I think I never had the vestibule and the top vent open at the same time. Inside the vent there, you can see there's a hanger inside there for lights or fan or whatever you want. Double layer door that folds back, the lug net zipper. This tent is very roomy. I'm 6 foot and 260 pounds. I slept very comfortably in this tent. I didn't brush the edges, had plenty of room for my gear. Like I said, the only problem I had with it was the splitting of the tent poles, but Nightcat
for you can see that I ordered a one-person tent. I like the design. The design's pretty good, and you know it's the material, you know, it has it's equal to, similar to like REI. I did upgrade the poles, but you see how there's, just for demonstrations, I put 2 of my backpacking professional one-person backpacking mattress in here. You can see there's 2 of them, and there's still room for, you know, both of them to sleep in here. So the problem is they advertise this as a one-person, 2-person tent, but it's supposed to be a one-person tent. So I typed in on the links one-person tents. Okay, you can see how big that is already, because you can see my cabinet up there, how big it is. So this is about approximately 4 feet 48 inches by 85 inches, and then the bottom is 48 inches. So you can see how pretty high that is already, and you can already see my 2 air mattress in there. I hope this helps out. This is a 2-person tent. This is not a 1-person tent. This is way too big, and so I ordered a 1-person tent, and it's still bigger than the other tents that I bought. But what I like about this, for if you guys are, you know, trying to save money from shopping from REI, that it has this cloth fabric, so I like that bottom. And I do like this side door, you know, the side door right here. So the side door is pretty nice. You don't have to put extra a tarp on here, so the tarp is just here already, so it's just done and over with. It'll keep you warm. You got a big enough screen door to keep you cool if you need to, so it's pretty nice. But this is definitely not for backpacking. I mean, this thing is huge for a 1-person backpacking tent. Yes, it folds up compact. I did take about 1 pound by upgrading the fiberglass poles to the, you know, to the aluminum. So I mean, it was still cheaper than REI, like, you know, by an extra anywhere between $50 to $150 depending on the tents that you get. But overall, I like the design of the tent. It's pretty good. They need to maybe change the color and make this like a brown tent, and maybe put like a brown with a gray, or a brown with the black, or a gray with the black, or a brown, you know, something like that, where it's more not